Hi, consumers. I'm Carl, the author of Salesman's Tricks Exposed. After decades of mastering the art of persuasion in the trenches of the sales industry, I'm now sharing those strategies to level the playing field between consumer and salesperson. My goal here is simple: to teach you the techniques and psychology strategies salespeople use to influence consumers to buy unwanted and unneeded products and services. Today I'm going to teach you how the takeaway sales approach works. When you encounter this sales technique, you can be assured you're dealing with a true sales professional. It's built on a simple principle: people want what they cannot have. The best salespeople are willing to use the takeaway sales approach, not because they want to lose deals, but because the willingness to walk away from the sale creates powerful negotiation leverage. Ironically, by taking away the sale, it increases the consumer desire for the product or service more and helps salespeople close more deals at the end of the day. In most cases, the buyer believes they hold the power during a purchase. However, when the salesperson uses the takeaway sales approach, it creates an immediate shift in that power dynamic. The moment the salesperson is willing to take away the product or service, it has a powerful psychological impact on the buyer. Suddenly, the control slips away from the consumer and moves in the hands of the salesperson by using the takeaway sales approach. The salesperson reclaims the upper hand and repositions himself as the one with all the leverage. Good example: car sales. A consumer is negotiating on a car deal. Consumer: I don't think I can afford the monthly payment. Salesperson: I understand. Honestly, this model is in high demand. I can't guarantee it'll be available much longer. If it's not the right fit for you, no worries. What effect did that just take? By taking away the sale of the car, the salesperson shifted urgency to the buyer. The consumer now feels the risk of losing the car and reconsiders buying it now. Consumer: okay, let's make the deal work today. What's the outcome? The salesperson reclaims the upper hand and closes the deal. Another scenario, another example: the solar panels. A homeowner considering installing solar panels but is hesitant about the investment. Homeowner: I'm not sure if right now is the right time. Salesperson: I completely understand. Just so you know, with our current incentive programs, net metering credits, and SREC benefits, these offers are only available for a limited time in your area. Once the slots are filled, I can't guarantee the pricing will still be available in your area. If it's not the right fit for you, that's okay. What effect did that take? By taking away and signaling that the offers will disappear and using the industry buzzwords confidently, the salesperson creates urgency and credibility. The homeowner realizes that waiting could mean missing out. Homeowner: okay, I see. I don't want to miss out on the incentives. Let's move forward. What's the outcome? The salesperson reclaims the upper hand, turning hesitation into decision, and positions himself as the one with the leverage and closes the deal. Salespeople are highly trained to apply the psychological sales approach. When I train salespeople, my sales teams in the past, I would always say, you get more than you lose by using this approach. Don't be afraid of losing the deal. There's a reason that they're there. The reason the takeaway sales approach works because it disarms the consumer, allowing them to see the salesperson is not desperate for the sale. It immediately changes the dynamic. Consumers begin to feel like they are not being sold, which is critical because salespeople know consumers love to buy but hate to be sold. The takeaway sales approach works because during the presentation, the consumer's radar goes up the moment they sense pressure that they are being sold. That defense mechanism is designed to protect them from unscrupulous salespeople selling them products and services they might not truly need. The takeaway approach lowers the consumer's radar by removing the urgency and pressure and gives the salesperson the shift they need to get back the upper hand. This shift puts the pressure back on the consumer, causing them to quickly realize why they originally wanted this particular product or service in the first place. From there, the salesperson can then continue with the sale presentation, with the consumer being more interested and attentive than they were just moments ago. Another powerful example of the takeaway sales approach happens when a salesperson senses hesitation or feels the sale presentation isn't going their way. Instead of pushing harder, they do the opposite. They begin to back off. The salesperson will begin to gather their things, wrap things up, signaling that the meeting is coming to an end, even though they have no real intentions of wrapping things up. The salesperson will start apologizing for wasting the consumer's time and suggest that the product or service may not be the right fit for them. This is where the human psychology takes over. The moment the pressure disappears, the consumer guard drops. They no longer feel like they're being sold, which creates a sense of relief and perception that they are back in control. If done correctly, this shift is powerful because the consumer is re-engaging, then begins to justify the purchase. Instead of the salesperson convincing the consumer starts convincing the salesperson why they originally wanted or needed the product or service in the first place. That's the power of the takeaway sales approach. It flips the dynamic and turns resistance from the consumer to interest. Awareness of the strategy gives you the advantage. It helps you make more confident purchasing decisions and avoid buyer's remorse. The reason I bring awareness to these sales tactics is simple. Even with unlimited information at our fingertips about scams, fraud, you think consumers would be safer than ever, but they're not. In fact, consumers are still losing billions of dollars every year to scams, fraud, and high-pressure sales strategies. Remember, sales professionals are trained and equipped with an entire arsenal of tools. Consumers need tools too. That is why I created the walk-away sales approach to counter theirs. It's simple. When in doubt in these situations, walk away. If you ever dealt with a pushy salesperson using these sales tools, avoided a scam, or learned a lesson the hard way, because I know I did, share it in the comments. Your experience could help someone else avoid the same mistake. I'll see you in the next episode.